Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to be doing some light trail work on the Ridstar Q20. So in my last video, I talked about how this bike is good for beginners and urban exploration and some light trail riding. So that is what we're going to be doing today. There is a state park not too far from where I live, actually, and they've got a bike path that connects this part of town with the main part of town. So I'm actually going to be quite interested to see, for one, how the bike handles on some, paved, like bicyclist paths. And also, I'm interested to see if I save more battery by taking the trail to and from the different parts of town rather than going out in the main road. Because through the trail, we can just kind of coast through there and not use the throttle the whole time. If I get up on the main road, then I have to pretty much use the throttle the entire time, which kills a lot of the battery right off the bat. So we're on our way to the trail now, and that should take us through a nice little scenic route. So we got some rain this morning too, so it's nice and cool out. It's also a little wet, so we do have to kind of be careful of potential deep water hazards, because this area is kind of in a floodplain, and so this area will fill up with water pretty easily, or pretty quickly. Jump across onto the sidewalk here just because we got some traffic coming. It'll be cool to kind of explore some of the bike trails around here, because I really haven't been able to explore much of the bike trails around here recently. We've had a really wet season, really wet summer this year, which is, especially after the last couple of years, it's actually become quite unusual for us to have so much rain. So yeah, things have been really wet, and the water, the river has been really high. And so especially this park right here, this park floods, and they actually close it to the public if we get too much rain, because the river comes right through the middle of the road over here, and basically this whole part is in a floodplain, and it all fills up with water. So that's kind of interesting. It's a kind of cool park. They have really nice shooting ranges back all the way in the back. They have some nice shooting ranges, nice archery range. They've got some places where you can put in with your boats. In terms of state parks, I'd say this is a pretty nice one. Here we go. All right, so we're here on the trail, and then it'll be interesting to see. How this goes, because since it's a trail, there's obviously a lot more curves, which means we won't be full throttling as much. So that's why I'm thinking, like, okay, maybe we can save a lot of battery if we take this trail to the main part of town instead of taking the main road, which will be nice too, because that'll keep me away from all the traffic. Oh, this is so nice, dude, and especially because it rained this morning, it's nice and cool and overcast. Great day to ride. This area actually used to be, it still is, it's a wildlife preserve for monarch butterflies, which is super interesting, because it's nice to provide habitat. Oh shit, little wheel slide on the back there coming around that corner. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, so we got some little water up here. Just slow down a little bit. But it's interesting, because that area used to be like a monarch preserve, but then it's like, okay, you're providing little water, no problem. You're providing habitat for the monarchs, because monarch butterflies are a protected species, actually. But then you're going through, once the plants get too tall and you're mowing it, so then you're just destroying the habitat, which is like, what's the point of calling it a wildlife preserve if you go in there and you destroy where the monarch butterflies, live, eat, and reproduce? Bicyclist? Let's see. Imagine pedaling. What a clown. Oh, what is this? More water? Okay, I can't tell. Does the trail come down through here? Yes. More water. Okay, so take it nice and easy. Oh yeah, that's good. And we actually don't want to go through too fast through here because this is kind of a... Yeah, you could go into the damn river. And I see also there's a little bit of water. Just take it nice and easy through here. There we go. See? Easy. Oh, there's a deer. Nice. See, this trail riding is so fun, dude. It's just so fun. And we just took this like straight from the garage. Straight from the garage. Oh, focused on not tipping over in the water a little bit too much. All right. Oh, there's no water under here. Wow, that's surprising. Usually the river's so high. Look at that. They tell you to get off the bike and walk it under the overpass, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. It's still real wet through here. Kind of chill on the throttle through here. Kind of a nice scenic route, you know? Just, you don't have to go full speed all the time, you know? It's like, it's just good. It's a nice scenic route. We're off the road. Wow, look at that little swamp area. Very nice. Very interesting. We didn't full throttle through there, which, you know, theoretically saved us quite a bit of battery. We only full throttled a little bit through there, which isn't bad. But I need to start taking the bike places instead of just riding straight from my garage, because that'll increase our range too if we drive somewhere. Oh yeah, bike route to downtown. This is what we're looking for right here. Little marina. That's the marina we passed in the last video. Kind of cool to get a close-up look of that. Does this loop up and around towards the main? Oh, it does. That's weird. Okay. Well, either way, we'll continue on the bike path. I think I know how to get back on it. We have to go up towards Maine, and then there's a hotel that we have to go behind. The river's moving fast and so high today. Stand up for a better view. Very nice. Yeah, so I think that over there, that's the hotel that we got to go behind to get back on the bike trail. And then the bike trail goes right behind downtown, which I've been wanting to do for a while. Opening it up on this bike is so fun. It picks up so fast. So let me go down through here. The bike trail is right through here, I want to say. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trail closed. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Not for us. Oh, yeah, dude. Look at this. This is so nice. A little bit of trail riding today. So good. Very nice. Very nice. Look at the river. Look, that's so beautiful. Look how high the river is. That's crazy. Yeah, we've gotten a lot more rain this year. The last couple years, we've actually been in a drought. So it's refreshing to see the rain and have the rain. And it keeps the temperatures down. When it gets too dry around here, the temperature's just absolutely atrocious. Look at these nice-ass apartments. Very nice. Very nice. On the river? Okay. What is this? What is this, dude? What a weird-ass... Santa's workshop? What the f***? More like Santa's nightmare. What the hell? That's so weird. Who rides right next to each other? On pedal bikes. On a bike? Like, you're going slow enough on a pedal bike. Ride staggered. Ride staggered, brother. Oh, okay. This is interesting. So, I actually have been through this neighborhood before, and not on this bike. Oh, okay. So this all connects to the other state park. So this is a loop, I think, which is cool. I've never gone over here before. So this bike is doing great. It's doing great with the loop, or with the trail riding. See, it's interesting. Trail riding, that means different things in different areas depending on where you live. But around here, trail riding is like this. You know, you got paved trails around a lake or through a town or something like that. Like, it's not actually like a mountain bike trail that you would think of, you know, like a dirt track that goes down a hill or anything. It's not any of that. So it's kind of interesting. So, but this is nice though. The bike is still doing great. And we still get to explore. We still get to check some cool stuff out. See, look, another monarch preservation right there. That's what it's supposed to look like. Not like that mode that we saw earlier. That's what they're supposed to look like. Oh, dude, this is so nice. And it's not so hot. It's not... The bike is doing good. I'm doing good. Like, it's a good temperature. It's overcast. These are my favorite days to ride. This is my favorite weather. Overcast, cool, slight breeze coming through. This is my favorite weather, bro. So behind this wall, I actually know a guy that works there. And that's a Bitcoin farm. So interesting. The guy that I know that works there, he's telling me all about it. He's like, yeah, there's like all these machines and they just run all day and they cost about $8,000 a piece, but they mine Bitcoins. That's all they do. They're just like big ass like computers, basically. I don't even know how to describe it. And I'm not super tech savvy, but yeah, it's basically just like a beefy ass computer that just mines Bitcoins, which is really weird, but kind of cool at the same time. See, and then you got the little amphitheater, and then you can go out on the main street downtown right over here. You got the nice ass apartments. This is a great area. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Wow. Look at this. This is great. This is a great area. You know, it might not be, you know, the area, and you know there's only so many areas that you can explore and before you know you're kind of seen everything. And but that's okay, because that's when you start taking your bike places. You load it in the back of the truck and you take it somewhere and you ride in a new spot and just explore. Look at some murals under there. We didn't see that coming back through. Okay, so what's the next sign tell us? Here we go. 1.2 miles that way. Easy. Look at this guy. He doesn't care. I nodded at him. So give us a chance to see if that bike park is back here with the berms and stuff. Well, that lady just came from here, so, and she didn't look like she was wet or muddy at all, so I think we're gonna be fine. Get out on the road, sir. Oh, this pavement is dude. What? It comes out the backside of a landfill? That's so weird, dude. This is nice. This is nice. Look, this trail is well manicured, too. They mow all along here. That'd suck to be the guy that have to mow all this. Oh, yeah, this is so nice, dude. This is so nice. And the thing is, too, is like, you don't want to be just ripping through here, because then you won't get to look at everything. This is great, dude. A little bit of woods action back here. What is this? It's coming around. Oh, what's back there? Disc golf course. No motorized vehicles. Full speed. 20 points for each of the old people. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They didn't wave. Heads. Now we can kind of open it up. This is nice and dry through here. This loop is so fun. What's that, little side trail? Interesting, I've never seen that one before. Little walking trail for horses, I think, and dogs. That woman was wearing what looked like body armor. I zoomed right past her. She didn't hear us coming. She had her AirPods in. Probably startled the absolute shit out of her. Is that someone swimming? No way, dude. No, okay, that's a goose. I was gonna say, I would not be in that water. I hate cold water. It's the worst. You'll never catch me swimming in a lake, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Cold water is not for me. Okay, it's a goose. So that was about half the loop, actually. So there's a whole side over there that loops around. There's like a bridge you can take. You can see it over there. I've never done that from downtown before, which is super cool. I had this recording before in the last video, but I didn't use any of the footage from it because it fogs up right there. Is it still even recording? Yeah. It fogs up, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to use footage that the camera lens fogs up because it's, you know, it's not even that humid out today. Oh, they're still using equipment back there. Every time I go past that place, they're using equipment. I want to go in there, but I don't want to bother the guys who are trying to work. I hope you guys all liked the video, liked the content. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Look at that house over there. Super nice. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.